Welcome to your daily focus, June the 3rd, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Gemini, and we have a new moon in Gemini at 12 degrees, I believe, of Gemini. So, what I find extremely fascinating about this new moon is the numerology of the day is a 12. So 12 degrees is the new moon. 12 is the energy of the day. 1 plus 2 is 3. And it's June the 3rd. So let's see what our cards have to tell us. And yes, I will do a journey of love at the end of it. Oh, we have the Tower. My goodness, we have the Tower as our first card. This is about tearing away, letting down those walls. Uh, the Tower in the first position tells me that things are going to transform in your life, whether or not you want them to. And the Tower only shows up to take away what is no longer needed in your life, although you may argue that you did need whatever is being taken away. It isn't needed. So try to understand whatever happens today, or over the next couple of weeks actually, where you find things are, there's a completion or a closing to something. This could be healing coming in as well. This could be finally letting down those walls to allow the healing to start for you. But whatever happens, ask yourself why. In a positive sense, what does this open up to me? What pathway becomes available? What door may I now pass through? Ace of Pentacles. I love the Ace of Pentacles because the Ace of Pentacles, like the Tower card, that may take away something that we think we need. Maybe it's been a crutch for so long that it's just become part of our life. Maybe we desperately needed it at one point in order to get to now, but we don't need it anymore. That's what the Tower card states. The Ace of Pentacles states that something could come your way that you haven't really earned yet, but it's going to get you to where you need to go, where you want to go. So if there was ever a time to do new moon affirmations and ask for something to come into your life, believe that something will come into your life because you are asking for it. This is the time. The Ace of Pentacles symbolizes new abundance, a new path of abundance, a path that has not shown up yet, but is very close since it's the second card. And I've been seeing this card almost like, you see that wrought iron fence back there? I see almost like that's a tombstone in the background. And it kind of looks foggy and, no sun. It's been a hard road to hear, and all of a sudden you get to these gates, you get to this opening, and you see the Ace of Pentacles before you, offering you a new chance, a new opportunity. This could be love, this could be finances, definitely money, but it's what you feel is abundant. So if you want more time in your life, then time would be the abundance. If you want more love in your life, love would be the abundance. And if you want money, then what is that money going to do for you? Because money is only a vehicle in order to get you what you want in life. You may say, well, I want a new house and a new car, but what do you really want? What ignites you? Because once you have the house and the car, then what? Then what are you going to do? So it's about opening up a passion in your life, especially with new moons. It's about new passions, new possibilities, new dreams, new frontiers. And when I was talking to my Patreon people, I saw it almost like, a tree. My meditation before my video was a tree, and the new branches and the new leaves coming about. So it's about us branching out our knowledge, our love, our information, our passion, our joys, and growing them, nurturing them into new beginnings, new starts. The Wheel of Fortune. A new season is coming upon you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is always a good omen within a reading. It tells you of times changing, seasons changing in your life, new things coming into your life, and good things coming into your life. Things that have been hardships will be left by the wayside. So it's time for a forward focus to what you want to step into. It's a very powerful time. I mean, just look at these cards here. We have the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune all in a line together. I mean, new moon affirmations. I do have my own video, but grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down some affirmations that you can relate to, that you want to say, that you believe in. This is a beautiful time to awaken that inner child in you, of where you want to expand your self-expression, where you want to expand your love, where you want to expand your success, your happiness, your joy. Six of Swords, we're getting ready to move forward. So make the list, check it twice, make sure you have everything you need. There may be work involved. It looks like we're hanging out on the shore waiting for that guy to show up with the motor to put on that boat, but he is not showing up. Do we need the motor? Maybe it's the journey that'll be more exciting than the end goal. The swords in front of the boat talk about the wisdom that you have gained that will protect you going forward. And the person in the boat could symbolize several things, but since we're having a Gemini moon, it might be more about conversations. It may be things that we need to hear rather than the things we need to say, but our communication is vitally important, that we're all on the same page, that we're moving together. So it could be a little bit about teamwork. And our final card is the Knight of Swords. Look at this. Look at this energy that we possess. Now, I love the Knight of Swords because it's like we have been going through this very thick forest. And we had to dismount from our stallion. We had to lead the way at times. There were trees fallen in our path that we couldn't get around. There were rocks. The path just disappeared. And we're finally out of this forest. We hit this clearing and we jump onto our stallion and we raise our sword and we yell charge. And we are ready to go. So this is really, really an exciting day. Although when I do new moon readings, I'm looking at the next couple of weeks for sure. And then I think we move into eclipse season, don't we? So the Tower card being our first card, we have to look at what we need to let go of still, where we need to heal, where we need to tear down that wall, where we need to start anew, start again, build that strong foundation. Sometimes we have to tear it down and take it right back down to the basics in order to rebuild, and rebuild with a strength and a sustainability. The Ace of Pentacles right after that says if we face our fears, if we face what we don't really want to give up but we know we should, and that could be a habit, that could be a behavior, that could be a relationship, that could be an environment. Each of us are walking our own unique path. But the Ace of Pentacles shows up that says we'll even help you out. We'll give you something to actually maneuver you into a new path, a new beginning, a new start. And the Wheel of Fortune talks all about a new season coming into play. Leaving the old behind, entering that new season. Six of Swords. Do we have what we need? Honest communication, I think, is vitally important here. And listening. So maybe somebody has a better way. Maybe we don't necessarily need the motor, or if we listen to somebody else, they'll say, I know exactly where he is and he'll be here. So we need to wait for that motor. The Knight of Swords talks about our energy going forward. We get this oomph of energy that we want to step forward. We want to start. We want to go after our dreams, after our goals, after our vision of our tomorrow, of who we are transforming into, of who we are becoming. And the 12 and the 3, I mean, the 12 represents, in my mind, when I think of the 12 energy, it's about surrender. It's about letting go of control. It's about just taking time to just be. It's about meditation. It's about putting your ego aside. And that could tie into listening to others and hearing what they have to say and taking it into account before we make any final judgments, final decisions. Accepting what is, what we have control over, what we don't have control over, what we can do, what we cannot do. And a part of it is letting go. But it turns into the 3 energy, the Empress energy. But the 3 in numerology is the child, right? 1 is father and independence. 2 is mother and togetherness. But 3 is the child, and it's about expanding your self-expression. It's about travel. It's about growth. It's about your personal health. Now, with the 3 energy, we also can get sidetracked pretty easy. So we have to make sure that we're not scattering our energy too much, that we're trying to remain focused on exactly what needs our focus right now and not going all over the place. And that could kind of be what the tree was trying to tell me with all the branches coming off, that we'll want to learn new things, do new things, experience new things. And if we're filling our plate with that, then we can't focus completely on moving forward. New experiences and possibilities, 18. New experiences and possibilities, 18. Look around in nature and notice the new beginnings. New experiences, new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for these subtle messages. You are on the first step of a long new path. You are being offered a blank page. What are the first words you would like to write on it? So, yes, listen to the affirmation video, New Moon Affirmations, and write down what you want to step into. Maybe it's a mantra you're going to write. Maybe it's a mission statement you're going to write. But what are you writing on that blank new page? What are the experiences you want to step into? You are being offered a blank page. What are the first words you would like to write on it? Your possibilities are endless. You are in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present, trust your own abilities, plant your seeds, and willingly venture into new territory. So it's very much about stepping into something new, something different. It could be new groups we're joining. It could be new likes. Could be new love. Could be expanding your knowledge into other areas. And we have for our animal, look at that, eye on the prize with the vulture. Eye on the prize. Vultures were never one of my favorite birds until I got this deck. I love the message of the vulture. Release. Well, there's our tower card. Goals and vision. In order to land your dream life, you need to make a conscious effort to visualize it happening. However, keeping your eye on the prize takes practice. It's all about getting rid of misconceptions about yourself, giving up emotional baggage, and putting a new belief system into place. Vulture tells you that you have waited long enough to gain the life that you want. You have spent wasted time looking at what everybody else has, spent too much time wishing instead of doing. It's now time for you to create short-term goals along with long-term goals. Make yourself accountable by writing your goals down. It helps to keep the vision of what you want in clear sight. Pick up projects from the past. Make an effort to finish them. Completion helps open doors for new projects instead of cluttering the path. These projects can be as little as rearranging your cabinets, cleaning the garage, sparkling up your resume, and sending it off. Spend some time reflecting on the past year or years and bring about conclusions. Think of it as a time the farmers harvest their crops to prepare the land for next season. Very much with the Wheel of Fortune card. We are moving into a new season, so it's time to prepare that land. You too have to prepare your mind, body, and soul for the same. Visualize what you want to have happen, and then keep your eye on the prize. Absolutely, keep your eye on the prize. We'll get the Journey of Love cards out here. New experiences, possibility. We do have an ace. The Tower card starting first talks about deep transformation, strong transformation. So know that these transformations are really setting you up for a divine new plan, a new path, a new gateway to your tomorrow. A new season is upon you. You may have felt like you have been stuck in that forest forever, and every time you thought you found the path out, you'd find a fallen tree that you couldn't get around, or the path would just go cold. But now you've hit the open field. You jump onto your stallion. You raise that sword and you yell, charge. What beautiful energy we have. Coming together, 66. Coming together. Where's our book? Ooh, small little poem. Not long at all. Two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency and a field of possibilities. And there was a renaissance. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, and about self-esteem and courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundation and helps you move out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however. You know of it as love. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love, whether it is long-term or fast and furious. It is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth as you do. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. And so when we think love, we think of another person. It could be loving ourselves for the first time ever. Understanding that we are deserving, that we are worthy, that you are deserving, that you are worthy. And loving yourself. It could be loving somebody else. It could be a best friend, a soulmate that comes into your life, a child. Or it could be a passion, a dream, a desire of something that you've always wanted to create or invent or do or become. And all the cards here say it's time for something to fall away in your life, be removed from your life, that was going to keep you small, that was going to make life tedious for you going forward. It's about a changing of seasons, and it's about a new energy coming in that makes you feel alive, makes you raise that sword up, makes you yell charge. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.